Hello everyone, it's Shukun here. Today, our topic is the positive leadership. Firstly, I will go for the overview introduction of the positive leadership. So what is the positive leadership and what's contained in it? So the positive leadership is an area of study within the positive psychology concerning leadership styles, techniques, and behaviors. Positive leadership have three essential parts, which are the experimenting, modeling, and enhancing positive emotions. Therefore, a positive leader is also interested in their employees' development and the bottom line of them. In addition, high self-awareness, optimism, and personal integrity are also necessary. So after that are the four pillars of the positive leadership. Working in a positive climate has substantial positive effects on individual and organizational performance. Compassion, forgiveness, and gratitude at work are the three traits it has. They were making positive partnerships relations with the positive psychology, mental, social, and emotional benefits for the individuals and high performance for organizations. So the positive leaders usually trying to manage the positive energy networks or capitalize on the employees' strengths and best self attributes. The abundance of the positive communication compared to the negative communication is related to the high level of the organizational performance and connectivity among people. Among the many of the strategies may foster the positive communication are the use of the as best self-feedback and supportive communication. Finally, when people experience the positive meaning in their work, performance is also rising, and the individual well-being is enhanced. Focus on the positive impact, virtues, long-term effectiveness of relationships, and community are the four ways that leaders usually try to improve.
I would like to talk about leadership according to my research. In the face of the global market competition and the changing external environment, the global demand for leadership is becoming higher and higher. So I did research about positive leadership. There are so many different types of positive leadership in the world today, such as transformative and transactional leadership. But today I would like to talk about transformative leadership. So I want to first introduce the definition of the transformative leadership. Transformative leadership must have strong adaptability, high plasticity, and strong flexibility. It can enable teams and organizations to develop better in rapidly changing and highly uncertain economic environment. So I want to demonstrate what is transformative leadership through a celebrity story. This guy is my favorite basketball player, LeBron James. LeBron James has a very dark and gloomy childhood. When he was young, his parents divorced, and he could not afford to house rent to move his house very frequently. Finally, a basketball coach found his talented in basketball and decided to take him and taught him how to play basketball. Because of his self-regulation, talented, and his leadership, that makes him become the best basketball player in the league today. In the league, he showed his strong leadership and led his team to win so many important games and won 4 times NBA championships. And everyone knows that NBA is a business league, so the goal of the NBA is to making money. Because LeBron James' extraordinary performance and his strong leadership, this not only brought the NBA high ratings and the box office, but also made a lot of money. And he got a lot of achievements LeBron James' experience is just one of positive leaders who traced their life story. They found their strengths through transformative experience. Those experiences enabled them to understand the deeper purpose of the leadership.
So good leaders know how to tap the talents of their employees and make the most of them. A good leader must know how to treat people well, and every employee has his own abilities, that he is good at it and he's not good at it. A good leader must know only pay attention to the things that employees are not good at it, but also place employees where they are suitable for their talents. For example, introverted people are more suitable for office work copywriting, while outgoing people who like to communicate with others are better able to achieve results in sales and customer service. Good leader will understand the abilities of employees will apply to the appropriate positions. Good leaders will to give employees the opportunity to make mistakes and encourage them to grow. We all grew up in mistakes, and the same is true in the workplace. It is impossible that when everyone enters the workplace, he never make mistakes. The good leaders know and are well to give employees the opportunity to make mistakes and help them grow from their mistakes. Of course, if your employees make mistakes, they will criticize them mercilessly and directly point out the key points so that you can understand and correct them.
Whether it is a successful company or successful growth, the reason for their success is inseparable from true leadership. For example, the man most have a real leadership, named Napoleon. It is undeniable that he is a great leader. People are keen to discuss his military to be proud of these brilliant victories. And the great front under his leadership, he succeeded unity and led the army victories. At first, a true leadership has a hard impact on a team, and the formulation of the relevant rules, systems, and powers is one of the indispensable reasons for the success of the teams. To be specific, as long as a good leader exerts influence on his subordinates, he organizes the members in a certain way, so that everyone can walk in a specific direction and achieve the predetermined goals. Furthermore, leadership is a continuous improvement and progress of the leader's talents. Having a company with positive leadership is a prerequisite for success.
Okay, let's talking about the counter-argument. Before you becoming a quality leader, you need to have a self-awareness. When 75 members of the Stanford Graduate School of the Business Advisory Committee were asked to recommend the most important ability from the leaders to develop, the answer was almost the same as the self-awareness. As they grow older, they might find something missing in their life and realize that they hinder them from becoming the people they want to be. How to provide that we become self-aware? When we see ourselves clear, we are more confident and creative. But I don't think all the leaders need to self-awareness. Self-meaning is very important, but if you don't have ability to lead everyone in the team, you can't be a good leader. You have self-awareness, and you can be a good performance because you know what the teams need and what contribute you can bring to the team. But as a leader, what you need is the ability to make decisions and let the teams complete the task. The leader is not necessarily the best person in the team, but the most important person in the team is the leader. Moreover, it's not enough for the leader. What he needs more is extraordinary teams that will help you when you encounter difficulties, give you advice when you are not sure. After the whole team has experienced difficulties, the leader will trust his team more and be more open in the deal with the teams. The teams will always be there with him, and when the leader in the time of the low ebb. With the passage of time, they build their worth because experience, common history, and the openness of the people close to them create the trust and confidence they need to during the travel and the uncertain period.